Joining us now, Jacqueline Charles, a reporter for the Miami Herald who covers Haiti. Jacqueline, thank you very much for being with us. What happened? What is this massacre all about? And we're talking about 180 plus people.
Yes, we are. We're talking about a lot of people. Bodies were burned. People were killed with guns. They were killed with machetes. We're still trying to gather the facts here. What we have been told by some of the human rights groups that have been looking into this since the weekend is that this gang leader was part of this powerful G9 coalition, that his son was ill. He went to seek the counsel of a local voodoo priest who said that it was the old people in the community who are responsible for this, and then basically carried out this targeted manhunt. I spoke to someone yesterday who late last night managed to get their mother out of there, but their father, 76 years old, was one of the people who were killed.
This is so horrendous. And then, Jacqueline, meanwhile, I mean, recent reports from the United Nations detail the crisis in Haiti. One headline reads, "Parents have no answer when their children say, 'I'm hungry.'" Another, number of children in Haiti recruited by armed gangs soars by 70% in just 1 year. Jacqueline, what is it like for people in Haiti right now? And just like, it just doesn't seem like there's much positive for them.
You're right. I mean, me and my colleague, we were recently there, and every day that somebody steps out, they take their lives into their own hands. I mean, just yesterday, there were passengers that were on a bus coming from St. Mark in the north into the capital, and the bus was riddled with bullets. People were killed. Even though people know that the gangs control these roads and it's a dangerous situation, they are left with no choice. This is worse than the 2010 earthquake. I remember 2010 going into these camps and there was despair, but there was a sense of hope because people heard language about hope. They thought about a better tomorrow. Today, people don't know if they're coming or going, and they don't know, when you're going to hit rock bottom, because every time you think that it cannot get worse, it gets worse. I mean, this massacre, we were all shocked by it. I mean, to the point that we were numb when we were hearing it and saying, no, this can't be. And the numbers that you're hearing, they could well be even more so than the 184 that the UN quoted yesterday, because bodies were burned. People are still being held in lockdown in this community. People tried to escape. They were killed. And we're still trying to get a sense of the toll here in terms of, and what's coming next around the corner.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking, when you mentioned that G7, that group of that, amalgamation of different gangs and groups that have gotten together for a temporary ceasefire, but there is no ceasefire here. You're talking about civilians. Where is the international community focus and response to this?
Well, right now there are 416 foreign troops on the ground, police officers, mostly led by Kenyan. But what we've seen is that they have the same challenges as the Haitian National Police. They're able to do some operations, but they can't hold territory long enough. While this attack was going on, they were elsewhere trying to deal with another attack. The Biden administration right now is trying to get a formal UN peacekeeping operation in there so that you have helicopters, you have military, not just police, you have guns. Because the police forces are being outgunned by the armed gangs. But China and Russia, they balk at this. And we don't know what's going to happen with the incoming Trump administration, where they stand on this Haiti issue, whether or not this is something that they're going to support. At the same time, we're hearing about mass deportations. So imagine putting, thousands, tens of thousands of people back into a situation where criminal gangs have taken over your capital. Over 85% of the capital right now is under the control of armed gangs. And we saw just this month where they moved into some other neighborhoods.